Wonderful. Congratulations, you're live.
That's good.
Welcome, guys, to the March tournament. If you aren't in the tournament and you want to be, you still got like 5 minutes. So all the stuff is in the doobly-doo. So
The doobly-doo.
The doobly-doo, even.
The doobly-doo. I might actually have the wrong sign-up link in the doobly-doo.
Oh, well, that would be a problem.
That would be a problem. I thought I changed it. I can fix it.
You have the technology?
I have the technology. Okay. Yep. Sign up is in the doobly-doo. There's even a Spectator ID if you want to watch along at home.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah. The prizing is bragging rights.
True.
And also because it is a community tournament through challenge. Your points do go towards
Your
overall standing in the community. So you can go to the David 1212 community on challenge and see what the leaderboard is for Master Duel. Currently, it looks like rival Sir Drew is #1. So congratulations.
That's because he's a bastard.
Well, yes. I'm number 4, by the way, and I haven't played hardly at all.
I love you, Drew, but you're a bastard.
Oh, where's Kieran? Oh, look at that. Number 14. Missing out on top 8.
For now.
For now. Currently, we got about... yeah, you can still join Sour Cream. Or is it Sour Creme?
LOL.
Link is in the description for the sign up.
Hey, Yug! I can't wait to use this time wizard you gave me. I sure hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt.
20 people. And if you go into challenge and sign up under the announcements, there is a room ID so that y'all can join. And this way, Dave doesn't flash everybody.
Mm-hmm. We hate it when Dave flashes everyone.
And then
It's true.
And then we have to say, oh, we were just joshing you.
It was dumb.
That was just in Minecraft. That was the room in Minecraft.
Right. Sure.
Did you see that they that a guy programmed a computer in Minecraft that you can play Minecraft on?
I did, actually.
So you can
Yo,
Minecraft
dog.
in Minecraft?
And he's coding Doom onto it now.
Yo, dog, I heard you liked Minecraft.
And it's not that he's it's not that he made like a mod that codes in Minecraft. No, he made it with redstone.
Interesting.
The code is on challenge. Do not share
under
it.
the announcements tab. You can, I'm assuming if you've joined after the announcement was made, you could just click on the announcement tab and find it.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. That's what you should do. They automatically assign. Yes. So once we have everybody in, we will start the tournament, and then there will be a number next to your bracket, and that is what table you should go to.
Which will be awesome.
Well, Pyro, calling it the Josh Cup was a
The
terrible idea.
The Josh Cup.
first of all. So Dave, what are you most excited about to watch tonight? What deck are you looking forward to see play?
I hope we see Sprites and Labyrinth.
Is that the only decks you know of?
Yes.
Yep. Do I have thoughts on the tryout duels? No, not yet. No Sprite, Runic, or Labyrinth? I mean, we really haven't put any limitations on what y'all can play, so...
Hey, you! Sweet testing out my AI voice, I hope this sounds like me and not like a total asshat.
I'd say play something decent.
Is it actually live now?
It's not live yet.
Okay.
What's not live?
Anything.
Stream.
Stream's dead. Channel's dead.
Fuck, I knew it.
Not yet. Don't worry. There's still one drastic thing we could do.
Post videos?
Yes.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
We've done nothing and we're on our last legs. No, those memes are so good.
It's true.
This one's actually pretty good.
Darn you, Kaiba! Why that ass so thick?
Sigh. I have to like unmute the stream just to hear it. Because you're not sending it through Discord, so yeah.
Suckley wants to know the thoughts on the new Gate Guardian support.
Did you see the Lithium video of him testing it out?
It's bad. Deck is bad.
I mean...
It has some really good cards.
It looked impressive. It looked like it could be fun.
It could probably be fun. The problem is, the best way to play the deck is with Cash and an FTK. In that order. Like, Cash and then the FTK.
I mean, he was playing halfway decent, so... Would recommend watching the video. Okay. Anybody else want to play? Are we still at 21? So we're at 21. It means that somebody's going to get a bye, unfortunately. So
can we get one more player?
For that.
One more player would be really cool right now.
Would be really cool right about now.
True.
So
if you play Master Duel...
Yeah, don't play Earth Machine, though.
Don't do that.
That's just Libe Copium.
Shut up. It is not.
Oh, he is
I play the same deck as the youngest member of the House of Representatives.
That's true.
Which means, technically, I play the best deck. Because our government plays it.
Sure.
No, it's a good thing. It is a good thing. He plays Earth Machine. He's just on a really bad version.
He's just out of touch.
Ooh,
which is pretty par for the course for someone in Congress.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
All right.
Biting political commentary.
We are about at that time. I'm going to shuffle the seeds so that Kieran plays against a named character.
True. Very fun. I love when that happens.
Yeah, that looks good.
Cobalt Lance is his brother's trying to get on.
Well, yeah, it's... I mean... sorry, man. You should have done that earlier. There's plenty of time.
I mean, put a placeholder in.
Nah.
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 All
I told people what time we were starting.
Okay, is it up now?
It is up now.
Nice.
Let's see, how many people are in? We got 22 people in, which is how many people are playing, which means we're missing 2 people. Me and Dave are in it. All right, pairings are up. Go onto challenge and see the number above your pairing and go enter that table number and wait for your opponent. You have 20 minutes. We will be ending the round in 20 minutes. So it is 9 o'clock our time right now. So 9:20.
Ooh, it looks like we're gonna be looking at the last table. Oh, that's Kieran's table. Boo.
And it is time.
Fine, we'll spectate Kieran for the first freaking stupid match. Ugh. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
It's a travesty.
Yes. I believe Gamma Katabi is at table 6.
Okay, and then we summon Morptronic Telephon, and
Lol.
then we summon Gadget Hauler, and we activate Morptronic Converter.
Kieran is not playing Earth Machine.
He's playing.
I'm playing an Earth Machine.
Singular.
Boom! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not sorry.
Please tell me you have interaction with the painter. Like in the bureau. Something.
You used to call me on my telephone.
Is it whatever you roll or lower level?
Hmm?
You roll the dice and you summon like whatever
I special summon a Morptronic monster whose level is
equal to or less than. Gross.
Telephon is level 1.
Yep. There is no chance on that one. This is why Level Eater was banned. Dave, what are you doing?
Nothing.
1.
I can see you.
Shut up! I'm not doing anything.
Telephon is once per turn.
He is a once per turn. Once while he is face up on the field.
Technically, he has a once per turn.
He is once while he is face up on the field.
Kieran Earth Machine is so bad I would have dueled the player Season 2 instead of Yugi.
And this is where the fun begins.
Man. And he can't just, like, surrender mid-combo. Because it's a tournament. You have a captive audience, Kieran.
I sure do.
Tonight we're drinking 6 Point the Piff, but I'm having a
just gotta make sure that's the right one.
polar seltzer first because I didn't drink a lot of water today.
And then we special summon Garden Rose Maiden.
Reminds me, I haven't had like one of those Mama's little yellow pills in a while.
To get Black Garden. Telephon.
I mean, we could just leave. Yeah, well, we could, but I mean,
I'm the feature match. You can't just leave.
Yeah, Dave, can you just, like, pick a different match?
Yeah.
No! Give me this one!
Is this the Bishbalkan one?
Yeah!
Nice.
How else do you think I'm getting there? Okay.
Hey, Dave, have you
want it
seen
to
the
stop asking
Bishbalkan
me.
FTK? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Kieran, this is the most boring game I've ever seen. And I've watched Tristan
I'm
duel.
sorry, I don't
Damn,
believe
just
you.
fucking pass, man.
Don't worry, I'm almost there.
I think the timber is a little low. Maybe,
It's a little low.
Did you know that Telefon can always roll a 1?
I did, in fact.
And then, so that, we go into Geomathematic Magma.
I'm really struggling with Yugi's voice. It keeps giving him like a, let's say a street dialect, and I don't know why.
Oh.
And then we go Garden Rose Maiden effect in the graveyard. Because we have a level 7 Dragon Synchro in the graveyard.
Okay.
Which we then use to make Colossal Fighter.
Is the one on the far left a tuna?
Yep, Geomathematic Magma is a tuna. And there's Bish.
There's Bish.
Now we Telefon. And then we Black Garden. Go. Codebreaker, Virus Swordsman, and Telefon into Berserker. This is how you
Black Garden
access the rest
searched with the synchro.
The Black Garden is searched off of the Garden Rose Maiden. The Codebreaker Virus Swordsman summons it when you have Auroradon on the field, which gets you to another non-tuner in the middle of your combo, because you can resummon Zero Day with Virus Berserker when you rank up. Black Garden will put the Rose
Is it possible to brick with this?
Yes.
Is it possible?
I mean, I guess if you open up.
I have to open a way to Telefon. I have to open a way to 2 Telefon. This requires 2 Telefons. Gadget Gamer does it. Or Telefon plus. Oh gosh, what's the name of that card? Machine Dupe. Which one is the right one? Okay. And then, so now we use Zero Day and Telefon to make this Psychic Android. So now we have Magical Android out. Boom. And that summons Telefon. And then we do this. We use Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon. Tributing 2. So we tribute Virus Berserker and him to special summon the
This is riveting.
Nice Mans from deck. And then we go Magical Android. Who is then overlaid into the Chronomaly Machu Mech.
Another one.
I'd love to make a Yusei Fudo, but like I can't find a good like rip of all of. What did you just time out?
Oh, it's scoped.
Aww.
I was gonna summon the other Telefon.
You were the real hero here.
Geonator Transverser, and then you use Geonator Transverser to trade, and then you do the FTK.
So close.
Let's watch this table 4.
Boy, I hope I don't lose the die roll to Kieran.
Basically.
And the best part is if they just play like Maxi and they don't play like other forms of interaction, or if I open like left arm offering, I can deck them out. Because I have to summon 3 times to summon anything.
Yep. Yeah, Maxi Challenge without like a Nibiru in your deck is... So basically, so in case y'all don't know this, you can change your deck in between rounds. So... I'm just saying, if you don't have a Nibiru in your deck...
Put one in.
Probably should put one in.
Put Maxi in, too.
Well, yeah. The Nibiru against sprites is not that great. Because the gigantic sprite preventing it from being summoned.
I'm sorry, Snow. I'm so sorry that happened. What is the win con of my deck?
Giving your opponent Bish Balkan and then
targeting it with Machumek's effect, which deals 8,000 damage.
Yeah, best of one.
Man, these Libromancers are like some serious...
oh, Libromancers are sick.
Busy artwork. Holy crap.
Yes.
What is this, a stand?
Not as bad as Punk.
That is his stand.
Punk has some of the busiest artwork I've ever seen.
I can't actually tell what any of it is.
So that's a Snatch Seal? Oh wait, no, that's the negate.
So how'd you set your cards that quickly? What'd you do?
Looking at Fool, I always see like
this is
the bottom part of that card be like the bottom jaw of like a creature. Looks like some like floating head with like a long, elongated bottom jaw. Hey, you said you wanted to see Labyrinth, right?
True.
Well, welcome Labyrinth. Have you read Big Welcome Labyrinth?
Maybe? I don't think so.
I don't think it's in Master Duel yet.
I know of it. I know, like, there's, like, if Welcome Labyrinth's so good, where's Labyrinth? Welcome Labyrinth 2,
yeah.
And they literally gave us Welcome Labyrinth 2. It's like Sea Stealth 2.
Yes. Man, that skill drain's putting in work.
I like that Libromancer Fire looks like some idiot's OC.
He's literally the popular kid at school.
he's somebody's like deviant art OC.
Like a Saiyan.
And he's got Super Saiyan 5, and he fuses with Gogeta, and he's so strong. He's stronger than Broly.
He was not stronger than Broly.
Spoiler.
A Goku would be funny. I could just have Goku say weird stuff like, "Hey, it's me, Goku, Kieran.
That's funny.
Don't play that deck again." But it would be Goku.
What are you talking about? It's just a little FTK.
I heard your deck was strong.
It's just a little FTK. If you show up to an event not willing to be FTK'd, at this point,
okay, so real question: what would happen if one of the two fusions fused with another fusion? What would happen?
Like if Gotenks and Vegeta or whatever fused.
Yeah. Like
did the fusion dance?
What would happen?
They would have to be of equal power.
I mean, you can use the Batara earrings to fuse technically anybody, right?
Yeah, but that's permanent.
No.
Yes.
If it's so permanent, then why did taking him off unfuse him?
Because it only did it in that specific instance. They retconned it later so that it only happens to Kai's. Only Kai's fuse permanently.
Okay, with all due respect, how are you not prepared for FTs? Why are you not running Gores in your deck? Like, what is?
Yeah, there's your next copy pasta.
Just like Kaiba.
Kaiba saying that.
Look, with all due respect, how are you not prepared to be FTK'd at this point?
The Mystic Mind copy pasta.
Exactly.
I'm thinking the mechs or that skill drain kind of sealed it. That's rough, buddy.
Okay, guys, but with all due respect, how are you not prepared for mine at this point? It's a little ridiculous not to have a well-thought-out plan when entering the tournament. That's the quote, right?
That is the quote,
yes.
Okay. Look at Jesse Cotton's tweet.
So funny. It's such a good post. He was 100% correct. How are you guys not prepared for it at this point?
It's true.
Literally a skill issue.
It's literally.
Literally. All right, it is quarter after the hour.
Okay,
guys. So we have about 4 minutes
with all
left.
due respect, how are you not prepared for mine at this point? It's a little ridiculous to not have a well-thought-out plan when entering a tournament.
To make it really sound like Kaiba, he's got to be yelling like every sentence.
Yep.
Because him and Yugi are always yelling.
Yep. Does putting an exclamation point or multiple exclamation points do that?
It does.
Excellent.
Okay, guys, but with all due respect, how are you not prepared for mine at this point? It's a little ridiculous to not have a well-thought-out plan when entering a tournament.
These are fun.
Nice. Gotta have like Yugi and Kaiba though bantering.
Yes, you'd have to generate like a script. Like,
well, ask ChatGPT to generate a 30-second skit.
Write me a 30-second Yu-Gi-Oh! Funny Yu-Gi-Oh! Skit
between Kaiba and Yugi debating the values of Mystic Mind.
Yeah. It does sound a little bit like Zane. It seems to have trouble with people doing a voice.
Sure.
Because Yugi doesn't come out quite right either, and I've got like it all of the I've got the like similar to sample.
Okay, guys, but with all due respect, how are you not prepared for mine at this point?
We're having AI right.
It's a little ridiculous to not have a well-thought-out plan when entering a tournament.
Why would we ever?
2 minutes left in the round.
2 minutes left.
Hopefully you can get to the end of this match so we can see who wins in the next 2 minutes.
Right.
Make sure that fast forward button's pressed.
What we really need is like an Uber fast forward. Like,
yes.
To current time.
I like the fact that it replays the whole thing.
I wish I had the option to not do that.
But I wish you had the option to not.
Zexel voices wouldn't work at all. It's because I think part of doing a voice isn't just the tone of the voice, but it's also like intonation, which is hard to... Like, I could probably do Joey really well if I spell it phonetically.
That's worth a shot. Just like copy paste the normal monster.
Hey, you skies.
Yeah.
But like, do Joey, and like, what's a card that's got his shit on it?
Alligator sword. This mighty lizard has a mighty sword that he swings faster than the speed of sound.
Hey, this mighty lizard man can swing his sword so fast that it's more than a speed of sound.
I agree, babe.
Yo, that
The
did not
character
work.
issue is Kaiba doesn't care about respect. I agree, babe.
Yo, what happened?
That is time in the round.
All
I'm
right.
in the round.
So
Please
Chibi
Perform.
lost.
Did he?
Yeah, I think we're caught up now.
Hey, this mighty lizard
finish
man
the
can swing his
phase,
sword so
so-
fast
You
that it's
finished
more
the
than the speed
phase.
of sound.
He's in the battle
Yeah,
phase
it's
right
actually
now,
not bad at all.
Dave.
Oh, it's true. He is in the battle phase.
He's in the battle phase. He did get to phase right before.
Unless.
Yeah, no. Freak Show got his ass beat.
Can I spell yeah? Is it like
And
Yeah.
apostrophe, yeah. Maybe?
N'_YA. If it's having issues with the YA, do YEA.
Well, congratulations
Excellent work,
on
Gohan.
the win in time. All right. Porting. Round 2 pairings are up. We will commence. I'll give you guys a minute to find your tables.
Yeah,
and
I felt
your-
like this AI voice thing is
your
fucking whack, Yug.
opponent.
yeah? See if I can force it.
Dave having fun.
I think so.
I am.
It's just a shame because I can't hear anything, so I don't know that he's doing it. So I'm just talking as if nothing's happening, and so we're probably having a lot of like audio issues because Dave is unable to focus on anything but his new toy.
No, I like my new toy.
I like your
Handsome
new
Nook,
toy too.
That's my
but
table.
All right,
Now might not be
fine.
the best time to be playing with your new toy. That's
Fine.
what the shorts are for, Dave. Please make more videos.
Phantom
gonna-
Nook, that's my
I'm
table.
gonna pull a Martin on you, and why are you doing this when you could be making more videos?
It's true.
All right, we will go. Let's see. Is everybody at their tables?
Table
No.
7 is today's lucky table.
Nobody's at their tables. Guys, go to your tables.
Phantom Nook, get out of my table. Get out of here. That's my table.
You guys need to be at your tables so that we can play.
Freak Show, meet me at table.
Pandora's
13.
actor in Shadowlands. Your table is empty.
Freak Show, just go to table 13.
Feature match Pog.
They're not leaving.
Nook the new Josh? Yes.
No, he's in the tournament.
That doesn't mean
That's
he's
the
not
thing.
Josh.
He could be Josh.
He could be joshing right now. Just play like one game, then go AFK and just really bugger everything up.
That's why
yes.
there's lots of tables.
Yes, my favorite
We will
strategy.
start the 20 minutes at 25.
Yep.
You have until 25 to get to your table and start
1
your
minute.
duel.
Could you imagine doing that in a real tournament? Just like you just like pass out at a spot,
It's like
laying-
AFK at a table.
just laying your face down on your like playmat.
Hey. wake
Hey,
up.
hey, pairings are up. What are you doing?
Hey, Peter.
When does Marincis show up in Brains?
After Blue Angel stops being Blue Angel, so season 3-ish, kind of.
That hurt.
Uh,
I need a longer aux cable.
so
Okay,
Blue-
it is
so-
time. Round 2. Fight.
Hey, table 7, start your fucking game, man. Of course I
You have 20 minutes, so we will be ending the round at 9:45.
Cool, we can spectate this dumpster fire. But...
Do it.
Do it.
but so it's about halfway through season 2. When the hunt for the Ignises begin.
If your opponent is missing
like
by
they died.
30.
in the next like 5 minutes or so, then the next 5 minutes or so, if your opponent still hasn't shown up, you get the win.
Yep.
Ooh.
FTK decks are
Cross-up
bad.
date.
You're wrong. You're just wrong, Tom.
I mean, they're not necessarily good.
In a best of 1 format, it's a little
They're actually kind of good. They're actually kind of good. Because a lot of things that you would side to stop an FTK in a regular tournament, you probably aren't main decking. So it can get away
mean,
with it.
you also, if you lose game 1, you just go first. Game 2, and then you can side deck a bunch of stuff game 3.
Yeah. And I suppose they're also probably a bit format dependent, I would think. Depending on what the other decks of the format do, maybe one FTK isn't particularly good, but another one might have a weird...
To be able to play at least a secondary engine or win con other than the FTK, I think that's why the Pendulum FTK was so good, was because it could just do Pendulum stuff as well as the proper FTK.
Like if it got bungled or whatever, you could just
Yeah.
play Yu-Gi-Oh instead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a problem a lot of FTKs generally have, is that if they go tits up, then they actually can't do anything.
Right.
Like when you desire all your combo pieces away. He's like, we need to draw 2. And he's like, but sir, our combo pieces. He's like, just do it.
Gem Knight FTK smokescreen into Natty Beast Turbo.
What? I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh, Simon, it was a statement, not a question. All right.
Was a statement?
I was like, I don't know.
No one's asking you questions about Yu-Gi-Oh, Dave.
Yeah, right? Like, what are you asking me for? I don't know how to play this game. If I ever given you any indication I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Nope. Natty
Yeah.
Beast against Striker?
Yeah,
Ew.
I'm sure Natty Beast was very good against Sky Striker. I can't say I'm surprised that they would
Nope.
have a hard time with that.
Yep.
Like, good thing I put in Mirror Force.
Eh.
Madolce's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's always cute to see. Classic
Literally.
C deck. Does a lot of fupping around.
It's true.
I'm not going to open physical cards. Literally no one watches those. They're a waste of time and money.
That is true.
Big
Ooh.
true.
Duster. Yeah, why do people watch that? I mean, he seems like a nice guy, and his channel is really nice, but everyone watches that dude open packs, and I'm like, but why though?
Because he spends gobs of money on it, and like people like watching people spend gobs of money because they'll never spend gobs of money.
And also,
The rest is also great.
no, I think it also is. I think there's something about staying in your lane that people like. Like, he's the pack opening channel, so people watch him for pack openings.
Mm-hmm.
But if like someone else does it, no one cares because that's like I don't go to Simu to watch him open a box of whatever. So I think maybe that's what it is, and why
Partly.
in YouTube in general it's so hard to pivot on anything because you do something that's not your normal shit.
There's also the
People are like
timing issue.
unsubscribe.
There's also the timing issue. So like if you pull a box that's a month old, no one's gonna watch it.
Very true.
Whereas if you're able to
Like
through
get them
some
early.
sort of if you're able to open it before everyone else can, so people are gonna watch it to see pull ratios, to see what you get. Dave's lane is I don't know.
List videos, I guess.
List videos.
It turned into that at least.
It was a smattering of deck profiles
Mm-hmm.
with some pack openings.
How to get better at Yu-Gi-Oh.
There was the 101s, which still do really well. Like looking at the analytics, the Yu-Gi-Oh 101 still.
They get views and comments every once in a while. Yeah.
That one gets pretty consistent views.
Yeah, I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I just don't know how to play particular
Modern?
decks. The mechanics are easy to learn.
Sure.
It's learning a new deck which is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not learning how to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like Yugi mentals are pretty easy once you know what the fuck's going on. Like just learning Yu-Gi-Oh fundamentals, like how to read a card.
Yeah. Understanding problem-solving card text, or being able to scan through the effect for a specific thing. Like, you know, I have a card, I have Maxi or Ash in my hand or whatever. I need to look for a card that says it's doing something that I can stop.
Yes.
Mhm.
Or like, you know, intuiting against a deck. Like if my opponent normal summons a thing and it's adding something to hand, he probably needs this to go through.
Draco
because-
Berserker is so good into Madolche.
Attack twice?
Not only that, when something activates its effect, Berserker can banish that monster as if like end the negate timing right. That includes cards in grave. So when a Madolche is triggering its effect to shuffle back, boom.
Yu-Gi-Oh was way too much work for the amount of views it used to get.
Yeah,
It was
and
very
it
fun.
sucked.
It was very fun to make. It just no one watched it, so it was hard
Which
to
sucked.
justify.
It was so cool. Yu-Gi-Oh was a good series.
And it was fun hanging out with my friends and making stupid videos.
Mm-hmm.
I think the issue is the misnomer of it being news. So people who are coming upon it late think it's out of date, or people who have YG organization bookmarked probably don't feel like they need to see it.
Correct.
Whereas it was more of a SNL style show than an actual news.
Yeah, it was a skit show.
Oh, that skit we did, like the Scooby Doo door thing.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was really
that was
funny.
my brain baby, by the way. I've always wanted to do one of those.
That was awesome. And
It
then
rules.
Magic Duel Bus died from COVID, I think,
Yes.
Yes.
officially.
Officially, and then I could bring that back. I just wasn't ever sure what to do with it. Because there's like cool stuff to do around here, but I don't know if it should be
Right.
the focus of the video or not because of the lane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. Is like, you could do a random vlog, but would Davinator subscribers watch it?
No, like the other
Nope.
channel
And more
has some
importantly,
really
would new people watch it?
yeah. Like what is it? The other channel's got some cool videos on it, and you know, and those are getting better traction on that channel than they would if I'd posted them here, despite the fact that I have more subs on this one. So like,
Which, by the way, go subscribe to Enemy Controller. That channel rules.
yeah, Ryan's gotta get back on the wagon though.
Yeah, well,
I guess I could
Between-
edit one of my own videos.
that's kind of been the stopping point for me, is that I keep getting all these videos that I gotta edit. No, it was the holidays and then nothing sick.
I'm mostly teasing you, Ryan.
Mostly.
Have
you tried making your own videos for once?
No, I don't want to. No,
No,
I don't wanna. But thank you for helping, though, Ryan. Joking
You are
aside,
welcome.
it is very nice that you do that for me.
What I really like is that the
Dave.
GoldenEye video over there didn't do as well as like the other games,
That was hilarious.
which was like it's like crazy.
Although,
Like-
Dave, you did make me look up like high school DxD.
No.
I almost made
That's
that joke solely so you would have to.
Thankfully,
That's
I was able to use the safe search feature in Google and just find a GIF of the dragon.
Impressive. I can't believe there's anything that would come up as a result at all.
Did you see the censored version though? Like what the censored version looks like, Ryan?
No, I didn't watch any of the show. I just found like a GIF of the dragon.
Incredible. Good job, Fiona, coming back from that. There wasn't a ton that Rogue Factor could do.
Is everyone else like done with their games? What the fuck?
Yeah, that was some solid Medolce. That was some pretty sweet gameplay. Get it? Cause
Ryan's a
'Cause
coward.
they're-
Yeah, Ryan's not the etchy kind of anime fan. Like, if he's watching Kaijo, it's like for some sort of weird
I'd say
school
that time I
assignment.
got reincarnated as a slime is about as far as I'm willing to go.
And that's pretty mild, all considering.
Yeah.
Most of the etchy in that show is just that boobs exist, and that's about
Basically.
that's about it.
Same with like Overlord.
That's probably got actually less.
Right.
Because Rimuru at least likes breasts. He mentions it like one time. Despite being a weird little slime ball.
Slime, yeah.
He likes getting
here's-
carried around by that purple lady.
There's an example of the
Nestled
uh,
nicely.
of the
Nestled.
censorship. Ryan, that's how
what?
they censor it. I censored in the mod chat. That's how they censor High School DxD.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, they just slap the logo everywhere. It's so funny.
Oh, the show logo on stuff? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
With the lizard people? Yeah, remember that fun arc we got to be friends and get to know these lizard people only for Ainz to
Before
like
we
fucking
murdered them?
kill them?
To murder him.
Before
I actually
we murdered
stopped
the fuck out of
watching
them.
it after that. I was like, oh, that's right, he's a villain.
Oh, that's right. He's the bad guy.
He is the bad guy.
This Phantom Nook on Thunder Dragons absolutely going off here.
Right?
Just
My
opening
favorite,
everything.
honestly, my favorite thing to do against Thunder Dragons, though, is to make Titan miss timing.
Is to
It
what,
is
like,
the funnest
activate
minigame.
that one artifact.
You activate anything after he discards something. It's
Thunder
amazing.
Dragon Titan has the same activation conditions as Paleozoics.
No, I know. I remember
Mhm.
when I was playing. I played during the
Toss format.
toss format, and
Yeah.
like you just had to do anything. It was,
Yeah.
it was-
Literally anything. Like, I remember, I think I interrupted like 3 activations of the card in a single turn. It was hilarious.
the lizard action scene. This I don't remember. I don't actually remember what you're referencing. It's been like
When the ice hook guy hooks up and secures his air.
Gabiru.
Yeah.
I'm
Overlord.
crossing streams with that.
In Overlord. All right, last duel in the rooms. Simon versus Chibi Gohan. Who went first? Simon.
Who would win, Goblin Slayer or Gobta?
Simon opening up with I Meet You, getting Ash Blossomed. Unfortunate.
That one's for
He
Jack.
is
I
on
want to
Havoc
watch
Mystery,
Food
looks like.
Wars.
Food Wars is great.
I gotta log into Crunchyroll and actually have a watch list of legit animes that I've missed.
As the Doyon goes
Chainsaw Man,
into-
it's the normie one right now, but it's very,
Yeah.
very good.
That's the My Hero
Mhm.
Academia of the.
Except like it's actually good. Like I
Ouch.
gotta like I love My Hero, but it's
Yeah.
it's pretty shonen-y, you know what I
Sure.
mean?
It
He's
definitely
just
scratches
green
the
Naruto,
shonen-
and that's,
No, yeah, it
that's fun.
scratches the shonen itch beautifully.
Chainsaw Man
Not the
is full
extension.
of body horror, so it's actually and the
Goes into Splash Mage here.
pretty compelling story too. It's actually pretty cool.
Nice.
That would probably be Heat Soul at this
Wait.
point because he hit a stopping point, so likely just the Heat Soul drawing a card, hoping it's an extender. If he has a good enough extender in hand, he might keep
Thinking
going
of
from
it.
here. Does activate the Island.
Top 10 favorite anime list.
Yeah, that will do it. Aichichi will definitely get him there.
I
Now
don't.
he's
I would have
going
to
to
edit
be
that
the
video.
Yoinky
Right? I wouldn't
Sploinky.
do that one.
What?
Wicked.
My top 10 favorite anime list video. You wouldn't
Oh,
edit
yeah.
that one. You would.
I would not. I would not get half the references.
Wicked banished to search a tuner. Ari search a spell trap. Probably going to get Idol Reborn here.
I should probably speed this up. Right?
Wicked to search
Probably.
Hiari. Ooh, getting Bururu here.
Think everyone is.
I'm
done,
not gonna
though.
do Zabumafu. I'm gonna do this episode of Liberty Kids, and I'm not
Sweet.
going to tell you which one or why.
'Cause it's
Awesome.
funnier that way.
It's funnier.
And
Uh,
it looks like Simon 100% opened the combo going into the
So,
second Dark Infinite.
spoiler alert: this game is over,
Shit.
and the pairings are up for round 3. So you guys have
Going into Alimbertion here.
y'all
Searching out the circular.
finished early.
circular
I'm
effect.
very impressed. So we'll start the next round. We'll start round 3 at 45 after.
There's
So
the
you
Wind
guys have 4
Pegasus.
minutes to find your
Ruru.
table.
Looking for a man to
Going to the Nabla. Circular effects or super factorial for the crackback.
Yeah, Liberty's Kids was
Nabla tribute
great.
to summon another
was.
attribute. Go into a massive.
That's my
Arrival Cyber
entire
Dragon.
understanding of the revolution. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it is no wonder why Simon cleared here.
Just like all my understanding of dragons comes from Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales.
Also true.
Come on by for Dragon Tales.
Combination of Liberty's Kids and like Assassin's Creed.
I thought you were gonna say like Roots or something.
Roots?
Jesus Christ! For the Revolution? That's the Civil War, Dave.
I mean, it would
Hamilton. Hamilton now.
Be. Hamilton would be the.
Bop, ba-da-da-da, bop. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton.
I haven't seen that yet.
You should. It's on Disney.
It's
I-
very good.
I normally don't watch things that are bad, so.
You watch things that are bad all the time.
instead
watch
of
things
instead of
that
getting, I was expecting some sort of seething defense, but instead it's like, Dave, that is literally not an excuse for you.
Dave, I know your search history. I do.
I have legitimately watched a movie with you and Aaron that would
Bad
be
combo.
probably considered one of the worst movies of all time.
Troll 2?
Yes.
Hey, Troll 2 is funny bad, though.
It is, sure. Dave likes bad things.
I do like a good bad movie once in a while.
Unfortunately, Hamilton is not that. It's actually pretty good.
Transmorphers is actually on the list.
The
Gotta watch
Transformers.
Transmorphers, and we also gotta watch Atlantic Rim.
Atlantic Rim is hilarious.
That one wrote itself, you know it did.
A
Like,
little bit.
but Transmorphers,
Pacific
it's
Rim was so great, then where's the Atlantic Rim?
yeah. Where's Atlantic Rim? Transmorphers' description is what sold us, though. It was like it described it as like a ragtag group of good-looking mercenaries or something. Like it made a point to say that
They were good
the
looking.
heroes are good-looking people. And I was like, wow.
Well, you're not gonna watch it if they're not good looking.
Yeah, but like it's a movie. Like most of the time, actors are attractive people. Like when's the last time you saw a movie that was full of uggos? Like unless that was one of the tags.
Full of uggos?
Ugly.
You want me to
bastard.
answer the question? When's the last time I saw a movie full of uggos?
I mean, it was kind
And
of.
I watched
rhetorical.
Avatar too.
Oh.
Oh.
That was kind of a low-hanging fruit, though.
It's like,
Well, no, they plucked it
Where's-
off the tree in the first movie.
I
LOL.
understand.
Where is goddamn table 4? That was the one I'm supposed to be.
Well, we're starting, so it is quarter 2. You all can start. Round 3 is live. Go ahead and start.
I have not seen Cocaine Bear.
That has the actress in it who was the face model for Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Interesting.
Yeah, somebody posted a clip.
Like, I'm pretty positive Cocaine Bear is based off like a meme that I've read.
It's based off of, I think, actual happening.
In that a bear.
A bear got high on cocaine and went on a rampage. I don't know that any more specifics than that, though.
Where's my Sir Barrington movie then? If we're gonna have movies based solely on memes, green texts from 4chan, let's have my Sir Barrington movie.
I don't know. All right, Dave.
I would really love to watch Table 4 right now.
Yeah, well, Krispy
Like,
Kreme and Mr. Karibo
are fucking around.
faffing about,
They're faffing.
which is different than fapping.
The bear didn't go on a rampage. It actually died of cardiac arrest.
Oh man.
LOL
They are
Dark
dueling.
Spellion. Very funny.
I thought so. They are. They say they're dueling.
I just can't spectate them.
Maybe back out or start. I don't know.
You know
I
what?
don't-
Fine, I gave up. We're going to table 6.
You give up.
Dragon
All right.
Tales, Dragon
So,
Tales.
what anime do I need on my watch list?
Depends. What are
Food
you trying
Wars?
to look
Mob Psycho 100.
for? You can't watch Food Wars. You have kids. Mob
Food-
Psycho 100 for sure.
Food Wars has ecchi in it, but it's like the
main point.
gag is that like the food they make is so good that in their mind's eye they have like an orgasm because of the good
Yes.
food. Like their clothes will like explode off of themselves.
Except for 2 characters who literally
it's actually
do on
it's
screen.
actually funny. Like it's
Except for the 2 characters in the show who literally do on screen. They literally do on screen.
All right, so no Food Wars. Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho is excellent.
Mob Psycho is very good. Shit. Attack on Titan. Don't tell him to watch Attack on Titan.
Don't fucking
haven't
watch
seen
Attack
it.
on Titan.
Fine, watch the first season of Attack on Titan. Then stop. Then stop. Season
Sub or
2
dub?
if you just want some lore. But after that, it just gets bad.
I'm gonna assume subbed unless specifically told otherwise.
Mob Psycho's got a perfectly fine dub.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rising of the Shield Hero is kind of mid. I've watched the whole thing, but it's mid.
I think I've seen. I saw the first season.
It's mid.
Yeah, it was okay.
Shit, what am I watching right now?
I was not a huge fan of the Rough Talia interaction with. No, just that felt weird.
Yeah.
Probably why I didn't watch season 2.
Devil is he's I mean Devil's a part-timer as an ecchi. I don't think he's gonna like that.
Mm.
It's not that bad.
I think I need to watch.
comes to Earth and works
I think
at like a Burger
the
King. The premise is funny.
was season 2 of Demon Slayer. I haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah, what's up with their season list? It's all fucked up.
That is weird. I don't know. Konosuba.
Konosuba, very good.
Konosuba's great.
Another one you can't watch.
Konosuba, you watch the dub though, because they've translated the jokes very well.
Okay.
It's like High School DxD. You'd watch the dub because the dub is hysterical.
Sure. Chainsaw Man, that's the one. What is popular? I'm not starting One Piece.
There's
One
one
Piece
I'm
is
waiting
very
for.
good, though.
There's one I'm waiting for a dub on. It's like an isekai, but it's like chilling in my 30s.
What about Spy X Family?
Oh, Spy
Family
Family's
is
great.
excellent.
I thought you had already seen that.
I thought you had already started watching that.
No, like I haven't watched anime probably. Yeah, I think My Hero and like Dr. Stone are the only ones I've watched.
Oh no,
recently.
watch Spy Family. The hype is actually correct on that one. That one is
Looking on the popular here. What else?
that one is fantastic. You could watch that one with Julia too. That one is
You
very
can.
that one is
the
very
idea.
family friendly. And the dub on that one's fine.
Thoughts on Trigun Stampede?
Have you
Very
seen the
good.
original Trigun?
Yeah, I have not.
It is a retelling, and it is
I know
a
what it is.
bit different.
They-
so,
They go over the entire first series in the first episode.
Okay.
They do the entire plot line that comprised the first original series in like the first episode.
have you
And
watched
then the rest of it from
Dragon
here on out,
Tales?
all the same.
Dragon Tales?
Dragon Tales Z. What the fuck am I watching?
You guys know that Underworld Goddess of the Closed World has to negate?
Yes.
I've heard Ranking of Kings is very good. I haven't gotten
Ranking
to
of
it.
Kings is excellent. My mom loved it.
And Kaguya-sama Love is War is also apparently very good. These are two that I plan on watching at some point. You might like Redo of a Healer. That one's pretty fun. It's a good isekai.
Redo of a Hero?
Healer.
Healer.
Is that the one with the questionable scene, Dave?
No, that is Goblin Slayer you're thinking.
No. I'm
Speaking of
thinking
Goblin
the
Slayer, I haven't seen
the
that
isekai where he
either.
has super healing powers and he punishes people.
Shut up! You're ruining my joke!
No, don't watch Redo of a Healer.
Ah,
They're trying to
chat!
get you to watch
Dave!
something super
No!
fucked up.
Stop! Don't! Because that one sounds innocuous. I couldn't be like interspecies reviewers. He would know I'm joshing him on that one.
I mean, I'm gonna
Low
be
key
like,
though, that one's hysterical.
Googling
Just for the record.
reviews for all these before I start watching them.
No, you should go. My Dress Up Darling is very good.
My Dress Up Darling is very good. It's a
What
little
you
more
recommended?
adult.
You recommended Violet Evergarden too, right?
Violet Evergarden is if you really want to be this like sad for 10 weeks straight. Yes, it's actually
True.
it makes you feel the feels.
Is that not on Crunchyroll?
It's on Netflix, I think.
I don't have Netflix.
Good man.
Yeah, I realized we weren't really watching anything on there.
As
And it
you
was like-
do.
$20 for what, 720p or whatever. It's like, nah.
You could be a normie and watch Black Clover.
Yeah, but Black Clover sucks.
I got like 5 episodes in and I couldn't keep going.
That's because it sucks.
Yeah, it was Naruto Harry Potter. It wasn't. You might like Bofuri. I thought it was too squishy, but it's pretty. It's a pretty harmless isekai.
What's wrong, Mr. Blackwing? Are you having problems? Are you having an issue, bud?
Is there more than? Is it
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
I don't want to
were you
get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Is that like the full title?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want to get hurt, so I max out my defense. Very good.
These isekai names are ridiculous.
They are.
Yes.
They're just a plot
That's the bit.
synopsis.
That's the bit.
I
think
was
I have
reborn in
I
another
have the
world as a
spider one.
pharmaceutical specialist, so I
Yeah.
did that instead of becoming the hero.
I think I have the spider one in my watch list too.
Do Oster, Tusamoon, and Revolt. Oh man,
Oh, I'm a
sounds like you
spider,
shouldn't be
so
playing
what?
those cards.
Yu Yu Hakusho, what are you, 30?
I have seen Yu Yu Hakusho.
Of course, he's like
I've
30.
rewatched.
Because he's
Yu Yu.
30!
I watched.
I watched
it
a Toonami! It was at like
Konami.
11 o'clock.
Yep.
Then I would wake up at like 2 in the morning to Bokotachi wa. Stupid Inuyasha.
When's time, Ryan?
Technically in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Oh, I have 10 minutes to combo off?
You have-
Excellent.
I mean, that's time for you.
Dark Sora knows what I'm talking about. We're actually watching Inuyasha as one of our, like, we don't know what else to watch shows.
Nice.
I love Inuyasha.
And,
It's so funny when they say Kagome and Inuyasha for the 70th time.
It's. I don't think it's a great anime,
Kikyo!
but I definitely remember enjoying it. Probably because it was that forbidden, like, I shouldn't be watching this at this young age.
And it's also very late.
Yeah.
What is it? But watching the end credits with Sesshomaru walking around, it's actually pretty funny because he just kind of walks around and stares at stuff. Like, I don't think much is going on up there. Like, he's just kind of... I think he might be lost. I'm not...
The end song.
He looks at his
still
dad,
one of
and
my
he's like,
favorites,
"Hmm."
though. I don't remember which.
It's
which
that
one?
Bokotachi wa.
Is the
Yeah, when Shishomaru's just walking around.
Sesshomaru! Sesshomaru! And then it's like there's that little weird gremlin that follows him around.
Lord Shishomaru!
Lord Sesshomaru!
super obscure anime called Cowboy Bebop? Maybe.
You might like Cowboy Bebop. You might really like Netflix's live adaptation of it. They did a very good job on that. Everyone liked
Lying
it.
to me.
That's not true. Dave is lying to you. Dave is just lying again.
Everybody
lying.
liked it.
Dave is lying.
I guess speaking of that time, I should probably watch Ghost in a Shell.
You know what? I actually want to watch that one too. I don't.
That one
I
is
somehow
not
have
on
seen. I
Crunchyroll.
haven't seen the original
Yeah.
Ghost in a Shell. It's. I can't find it
pulling
streaming
Lunalight
anywhere.
Fusion on turn 8 is so good on the crackback.
What Trigun was recommended too, just like the first one. No, I don't think it doesn't look like that's on there either.
This is
Okay, Space Dandy is really funny.
yes.
Space Dandy is very funny. It's like Cowboy Bebop if
and
It was
JoJo
written
the
by
guys.
Katie.
If it was written by me.
Oh,
It's like a
no.
parody of Cowboy Bebop.
It's a dandy in space.
Okay, Black Clover is just. It's the
Okay.
most normie shonen anime there is.
Saying that Ghost in a Shell is underrated is kind of, I feel
Not-
like, doing it a disservice.
That'd be like saying JoJo is underrated. What do you mean? Everyone
Like
loves
something that is so influential in the
Media.
genre.
They
yeah, in
literally made a
everything.
Hollywood version of it.
Right. It's, I don't know.
Is this guy's name paid actor? LOL.
No, it's Pandora's actor.
Oh.
You know, like from Overlord.
God, I was gonna make.
Very good play from that Lunalight player, by the way. Good job keeping himself in the game long enough to get to an OTK. Very good job for the ABC player that was playing as well. The Blackwing player stood no chance.
That's a very okay. For this duel, we're gonna debate what's better, Cowboy Bebop or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Cowboy Bebop.
I don't know.
Which season of JoJo?
I love.
3 or the back half of 4.
So here is the thing. I love JoJo. It is
5
one
is
of my
overrated.
favorite series of
Don't
all
at
time.
me. Don't at me. 5 is overrated.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one of the most influential anime series that has ever came out. It is one of the most influential mangas. There's JoJo references in literally everything. All media has some reference to it in some way, generally.
And
Yeah.
every opening credit song slaps. There's
It
also-
invented the modern shonen power scaling system. Cowboy Bebop clears.
Gurren Lagann is better than both. What are you, like
I'm only halfway through
5?
season 3.
18?
What are you, 5?
What are you,
Are you
5?
5?
He's like, Kamina is my spirit animal.
Animal.
Too fucking bad.
It's
he
just Desert
dies
Punk
halfway
without
through.
the jokes. Fuck, don't at me.
But Cowboy
Also, watch
Bebop's
Desert
clear.
Punk. That show's awesome.
Cowboy Bebop is you are not watching the main characters of a shonen anime. You are watching a side character go on side jobs in real life. And depending on how you've lived your life and how much of life you've lived, you will have a very different experience with Cowboy Bebop.
I mean, I liked.
The main character of Gurren Lagann is just summoning a synchro monster every single time.
I liked
he says
Firefly, so it's a similar feel.
something. Yeah.
Mathmech with the super factorial, if the zombie player doesn't really have a response for this is going to be huge.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
he's got that IP, but also Appaloosa's there.
Well, so the good thing is, it's probably better for. Okay, he's going to detach all three. It was probably a better play to not. Ooh, we're not getting rid of Unizombie here. That's kind of a mistake. I know we have Appo, but still, Unizombie on field is huge.
My drill is a drill that will pierce the heavens. Level 8. Stardust Dragon.
That is huge. It was kind of a misplay to do the Laplacian third effect against zombies, just in case they had, like, Mizuki in hand.
Kieran lives in the
but-
Panhandle, which he drives
But
to
with-
Tulsa for regionals.
With Circular in hand, that is just an OTK.
Impressive.
Mathmech
Yeah.
Circular represents an
He
entire
hitchhikes to
OTK just by
regionals.
himself.
He is so engrossed in the duel that he let that one slide.
Oh, no worry, I'll kill Dave later. I know where
Isn't
he
there a
lives.
drill drunk synchro? Yeah, you know what? That my Gurren Lagann is just a synchro spiel works for that drill synchron card. There we go.
There you go.
Joke achieved.
I'm sorry if you think Gurren Lagann is objectively the best. You're wrong.
I liked
got caught
Gurren
up in the hype.
Lagann. I liked Gurren Lagann.
It was okay.
It's like
It's-
if Kill
it
a
is
Kill meant a
okay.
Gundam show, but you know that's fine.
The problem with Gurren Lagann is it just kept going. It didn't know where to stop.
They
It
went to
should have stopped.
space. They shouldn't
They-
have done that. You don't go to space. You don't.
There was a point where the show, the whole style of the show fits, and there was a point in the show where it kind of lost what made it good in the first part, and made it a different show, but it didn't give enough time for that to really be good. It just didn't have enough time in the kitchen. It needed to be twice as long and have the first season be the first half and the second season be the second. Then Gurren Lagann would have been great. But unfortunately, both sides just did not have enough time in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's because they went to space. It's like at the last two
Mathmech player
episodes of
fucking up Lethal.
Darling in the Franxx. Watch Darling in the Franxx, Ryan, but don't watch the last two episodes.
Yeah. Watch it until the last two episodes and then just say, "Oh man, that's really good." I hope they never I hope
they don't go to
eventually-
space, because that would be dumb.
Sounds alright.
Why is that? Why do the mech shows always need to go to space? Stop doing that.
The questionable cockpit situation, Darling in the Franxx.
Yes, because the whole thing is a metaphor for like teenagers finding their sexuality.
And then it's got a subplot of eugenics.
And dinosaurs.
Dinosaur DNA?
Dinosaur
Yes.
eugenics.
Yes.
That, I believe, is time in the round in 2 minutes.
Yes.
You have 2 minutes left. Can they, zombie player, put up lethal in 2 minutes into a Mathmech kind of weak board when it's Mathmech's turn?
You know what? I got a counter argument to all mech shows go to space. Mobile Fighter G Gundam. They came from space to fight on Earth.
I was going to say Evangelion. They never leave Earth.
I gotta watch the second season of One Punch Man, too.
With the context of when it was written, it's 15 out of 10. No.
Not a Crunchyroll.
I feel like everyone didn't like the second season of One Punch Man.
Oh, yeah.
That's because of the animation. They got a new studio to work on season 2,
and
we still don't know what studio is working on season 3.
they fucked it up.
Vampire Fraulein blocking the access code. But unfortunately,
Don't they have to pay life points to up the...
they do have to pay if they want to up the Fraulein, and that is going to be time in the round right there.
Yeah.
Mathmech, still a fantastically powerful meta deck. Just showing off that Circular going second, if you do not have a way to stop it, it will eat your entire board with access code.
Access code is a good card. Can confirm.
Access code
I
is a good
finally
card.
learned how to use it.
You did?
I
Yeah.
read it. I finally read the card.
Finally. It's a very good card.
They don't go to space and code Gios.
Oh, Gios was good.
This is true. They do not go to space in code Gios. That nice pink-haired lady had that wonderful speech, though.
So, that will be Pandora's Nectar to the win.
For the win.
And now the next round is up.
We will
Duelists.
start at 10 after.
Please
Yep.
assemble to your tables.
4
and
minutes.
prepare-
Do I have
to fight.
time to go pee?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna like.
4 minutes. That's cutting it close.
But yeah, a lot of those animes that came out right around that time with Gurren Lagann, boy howdy are they overrated as fuck. Gurren Lagann, super overrated. I love
I've
Kill la
seen
Kill to
lots
death.
of profile pictures with that chick in the fiery bikini.
Yoko, yeah. I love Kill la Kill to Death. It is slightly overrated. It is really funny. It's a great watch with friends.
Mm.
There are some parts that don't hold up. So. And as always, chat, my opinions are objectively right. That's just how it goes.
Objectively.
With an O.
Hiran versus Gohan. Really? That's hilarious. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army. Remember when Dave and you said it's Dave in time and Daved all over the place? That's what he's doing right now. He's a Davin all over the place.
Officially round start will be at 10.
And after. So in 2 minutes.
How many sprites tonight? We haven't seen any sprites.
Doesn't mean they don't exist. Someone could switch to it at any time, too. These names are ridiculous. What I want to know is why I'm so pixely. Can't hear you, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I muted my mic somehow.
Hilarious.
Very funny. Alrighty. The round is going to start.
Is this the last round?
No.
No. There's
This is
one more
round
round
4.
after this.
I'm gonna watch this one.
Do it.
I asked Amanda for an anime reference for you, or anime suggestion.
Yeah.
And she told me not Sailor Moon Crystal.
Okay.
That
I
was-
will
What's
keep
wrong
that
with
in mind.
Sailor Moon Crystal?
She we tried watching it. It was super boring.
Tried watching season 4 of The Dragon Prince.
Oh,
Same
don't watch
deal.
that. Don't watch that.
We liked the first 3. I thought, oh, let's finish the series. And I was like, nope, can't do it.
There we go. Let's go first.
What the fuck is Sneaky
Is
Magic
Hunter-
talking about?
is
He's
Hunter
like,
x Hunter
I'm gonna
worth
watch
watching?
Kill la Kill because I
Uh,
liked Morbius.
Hunter x Hunter is very good. It will never be finished, unfortunately. But it's very good.
You could watch Fairy Tale.
No,
I could.
it's a lot.
I love Fairy
I
Tale.
don't
It's
want
bad,
to.
but I love it.
I also like Fairy Tale, but
It's bad.
I recognize its flaws.
Remember, I watched Soul Eater.
I heard
Eater
Soul Eater is
fantastic.
really good.
It was enjoyable. Every time I see Excalibur and Yu-Gi-Oh, though, I just sing the song in my head.
Excalibur.
Yeah, that
Excalibur from the United Kingdom. I'm looking for heaven. I'm going to California.
Yeah, that one.
Excalibur. Excalibur.
Is Hunter x Hunter the one with that weird clown that like hits on the little kid in the green?
Hisoka, he wants to kill and torture Gon. Well,
Ahsoka
more just
Tano
fight
is
him.
in
He wants to
Hunter x
fight
Hunter? That's
Gon
weird.
at his like peak.
Is that one played by that one girl, or is that one
I don't know.
played by?
We finally got a Sprite player, and it's Sprite into branded Predaplants. Sour Cream going to end up using a lot here to get rid of Masquerade, though. The new Bleach season goes hard? True.
It's another big one.
The,
You could watch Bleach.
I have no.
my brain...
It's like prove you're old without
The
saying
1,000
you're
Year
old.
Blood War arc is animated beautifully. And on top of being animated beautifully, they are adapting it with the creator, making edits to the original story so that it is displayed the way he wanted to tell the original story that he could not tell when it was written because he was dying.
Is he no longer dying?
No, he's actually dead. He
he is-
came back from the grave to fix his
understand.
show.
He is no longer dying. Shonen Jump was working him to death.
Well, like the guy that made the first Pokemon movie.
Or like the guy who made the Wheel of Time series? If you die, just get Brandon Sanderson to finish it.
Brandon Sanderson's probably not going to write the last Pokemon movie, though.
Probably not.
I mean, maybe. Why is this Pokemon movie so good? This is weird.
The ending just had me riveted.
I'd be riveted. Oh, you could watch Fire Force if you want to watch something that looks good but has no substance.
Hey, that's
Ah.
just not true.
Fine. It does have that one character that everyone accidentally falls into and grabs your breasts every episode. You know,
As you do.
that not problematic. Joke.
I really like the action of Fire Force. I wish people would stop shitting on it all the time. It's cool.
I do want to watch the Last of Us TV show, but I probably should play the game first.
I can't get past the first 5 minutes.
You know, Amanda said it was bad too.
The show?
Yeah. Or no, the video game.
Really?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to get through because it's emotional.
Yeah. That's where we stopped too.
It's like that. The first fucking scene, bro. Like the first action sequence.
I think I can pick up after, like, I'm on a fetch quest as Joel, so I think we got past the first scene.
it's the
but-
first cutscene.
Yeah. I'm gonna hope that my save game is still there because
Tokyo Revengers that Christmas movie?
No.
What am I thinking of?
hey, I'm not hating on Robert Jordan.
Long-winded dead son of a bitch.
Dave is. I'm not.
Davis.
Oh, 6,400 to the face.
Tokyo Godfathers. Thank you. Someone knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Yep, that is how Cat Shark and Gigantic Sprite interact,
As
leaving
its
him
original
at
attack.
a crisp
Hilariously.
400 life points. That is still a monster negate, but if the branded player can pull a branded fusion off the top or another fusion spell, maybe if he has enough in hand for Bufo.
Nope.
Setting would not be it. That is not the sauce.
I remember watching Tokyo Godfathers as a kid and being totally blown away by it. Because I had literally no idea what I was watching. I was like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Where would I have been watching that? Like, I was easily like 10 or something. Like, what would I've possibly been watching that on?
And with the activation of Gigantic Sprite, that will pretty much seal the deal here. Gigantic can grab a Spell Trap negate in Carrot, and then Cat Shark will be able to... Ooh, grabbing blue first. That's a little greedy. Cat Shark on field will seal the deal regardless. Gigantic will be able to attack directly with Cat Shark. There's the Carrot.
I like to see Cat Shark get in play, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cat Shark is really good in Sprite.
In like late game, it's weirdly unoutable. It's very funny.
Yeah, with the frog engine.
Just in general, Cat Shark's crazy.
Oh, it's very good, but especially with the frog engine because you can attach waters to it.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, the Cat Shark will come out, causing the scoop.
Yeah, Last of Us has interested me, especially now because a lot of the cast members of Critical Role are in Part 2. I think all of them are in Part 2.
Unfortunately, Freak Show is running into the whole issue with Gigantic.
Gigantic locks both players.
Yeah, you do that so that you can't get a Nibiru.
Nibiru.
Yep.
It's like Azathoth if it was legal.
Right?
Remember Azathoth?
I do.
Yes.
Whatever happened to that Eldritch jackass?
That Eldritch over there.
He's banned.
That is true.
The Twink deck? What's the Twink deck?
You have to be more specific. This is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of effeminate men in Yu-Gi-Oh. That wasn't like a complaint. That was just a statement of fact.
I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining.
Libro versus Math. Okay.
Are Math Max the Twinks?
No.
I'd say I don't really. These seem to be like generic Robo people.
Ooh, that alternate art unicorn.
They're like robotic samurai men.
Circular, I think, is a compass too. Neat.
Is it because compasses are round?
Yep. Well, like the drawing compass with the angles.
Not like a directional compass.
Not like a directional compass.
You know, time is not made of lines. Time is round.
Time is a weird soup.
Like clocks.
Man, can I draw a card off the top of my deck? I mean, that is a card off the top of my deck.
We got Caillou versus
No, Dave. No.
Kairu. Very interesting.
Is that going to be next year's April Fool's
An episode of Caillou?
episode of Caillou?
That was a little young for me. I watched Liberty
I had younger
Kids.
siblings, so.
I watched Liberty Kids. Joseph says, I'm Caillou.
No. I'm Caillou.
A bunch of bald men. I think this guy's
Finally, a real
Kingpin.
monster.
I'm not sure.
He is so annoying.
Are the
Caillou is
cancer
the
jokes
worst
just jokes? Like, that
character.
kid doesn't actually have cancer, right? That's not the plot of that show.
No, he does not have cancer.
He is cancer.
Why does everyone hate Caillou?
Have you seen the show?
Yes, it was great.
It was awful.
I could review an episode of Teletubbies. I'm not sure what there's to review, though. Not much happens.
Tubby time.
There's just that weird vacuum and the Pepto-Bismol that's all over everything. Do the Teletubbies have, like, upset stomachs? Why are they... It's actually a Pepto-Bismol... Sponsored by Pepto-Bismol.
I mean, you could do like a game theory, film theory style video conspiracy thing on.
That the Teletubbies were, like, sponsored by Johnson & Johnson or something and trying to, like,
Sure.
hawk over-the-counter pharmaceuticals.
Yep.
Like, Tinky Winky's like, oh, headache! And then, like, pulls out a big thing of Advil. Oh!
That is.
Oh, this is a little strange. This is a little weird. Dun! Suspicious music. It's like Vsauce. Whatever happened to Michael?
He still posts videos.
Does he?
Yeah. Hey, Mathmex doing double damage.
Final Ligma. If Konami had the balls, they would print Mathmech Ligma. They would make that a card.
Ligma? What's Ligma?
Ligma ball!
Oh.
Got him. Is Kieran still playing?
Yes.
Are you still just in first turn comboing off?
No, I'm on turn 7.
That's not an
I'm
FTK.
about to kill him.
That's a 7-turn kill. What are you playing?
That's a next turn. TK.
Kappa decent. What the fuck we playing next week, by the way?
There may be a new pack. If there is a new pack, get ready for some Troll Despair. Because, according to the leaks, we may be getting a Shizus.
Ew.
Ew. Before tier?
Yep.
Can you play it in other decks?
Yes, you can play it in pretty much every deck.
It's like,
It's at Mills stuff, right?
right, yeah, it's like the Lightsworns as an engine. It mills stuff and it also puts things back.
And it
From-
also
from
interrupts
both
everyone's
graveyards.
combos.
Yeah, we could get a fun leak like Hungry Burger stuff, but we're not gonna get that for like 10 years. I still ain't got my Melfies. Those came out with the sprites, and I still haven't got them.
Yeah.
Good game, Gohan. Good game.
Well, the Takahashi cards we might never get those because those might be in like copyright hell.
That's true.
That's like Magi Magician Girl and stuff.
Mhm.
All those.
Kazuki Takahashi refused to release that most of those cards because he refused to censor them any longer. And Konami would not agree with him to do so. They wanted to censor it, and that is never going to be lifted. It is like part of his estate.
But like we got that one pack that had a bunch of those in it. It was like
That's a lost art
owns-
stuff.
He owns the trademark of the Kazuki Takahashi cards.
But there's like that weird bad black Exodia and shit. what's the-
Necros.
Necros?
No, the other one. He looks like he's like a Studio Ghibli ink man.
And there you go, chat. That is why Mathmech just needs one monster.
That's not an FTK.
No, I didn't draw a name for 7 turns.
Nice.
The alt art evil Karibo. That one is a prize card from like before the game was in America. So I don't know what I think there's like one of those in existence. The one that says that you lose if you have all the other... Yeah, yeah, right? It's something stupid like that. It's like really bad. Shit, now I gotta look this up because you guys don't think I'm talking about a real card. It came out in that set with like the Dark Magician Girl 2 and shit. Fuck.
If DMG was so good, where's DMG 2?
Was it the Millennium Gold box? Like, what the fuck? Oh my
Oh, I do remember those coming out.
Alrighty, it's almost time in the round. You have 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Dark Spellion is playing a deck.
What is the name of this stupid thing? It's not that one.
Unfortunately.
Exodia the Legendary Defender. I'm not making up a card. Like, this card exists. This is a real thing.
Uh-huh.
He looks like a Studio Ghibli Ink Man from, like, Howl's Moving Castle. I'm not making this up.
Good movie. How's Moving Castle? Excellent.
This was the set that all the Kazu Takamichi cards came out in.
Kazuki Takahashi.
Kazuki.
Ooh, it looks like Snow is on the Sun Avalons. Are they playing the new Rika stuff that came out yesterday?
Yes.
The new Rika cards allow the Sun Avalon engine to access a lot of interaction. The field spell lets you tribute your opponent's monsters for cost in order to negate their cards. They have additional banishes, bounces, so many points of interaction in this deck. It is so cool. Aromatherapy, and here's where we find out. There's Sunseed Healer. Nope, Dryas again. Okay.
Oh, I should probably speed this up.
Yep.
I always forget to do that.
Yep.
Sunvine Healer. Gain the life points. Ooh, Runic to stop it. Very fun.
Dark Spellion plays like cards that should not belong together. It's ridiculous. I think it's Runic Sprite.
That's
Right? It gets better.
Huh?
It gets better.
Ow.
This is all just a bunch of link monsters to me. I'm not sure.
Oh, this is... Oh, you're evil. He's using the pendulums as a way to get to 5 Rainbow Magician to lock your opponent. He's using that as a way to lock his opponent using 5 Rainbow. That's so mean. Fuck you.
And it's in their zones, right? Not yours.
Yeah.
I think it's
Each
both,
player is
but...
limited by the cards on theirs.
Yeah.
So there is the Rika Princess Negate. Good stop on that Runic Sprite. It's kind of like this deck is kind of like a hybrid of Runic Sprite and Runic Stun.
It's weird. There's also Marble, Speedroid Marble Machine.
It's just a 2.
It is a 2. Does it search out anything?
It searches out a 2.
Another copy of itself?
Yep. And it puts a 2 on field. This is like a blend of every Sprite deck.
It is Yes.
This is just sprite tile.
The 5 rainbow has got a very strange effect.
It really does.
Yeah, it's really mean too.
And unfortunately,
So you do play it and hope your opponent doesn't
we're
read
looking
it, and then
we're looking at time in about 1 minute here.
And it looks like they are pretty much under Mystic Mine.
Is the idea that like you play it and then like your opponent like summons something and they don't have a spell card set, because why would they do anything before they play a monster, and they're like, oh, you can't do anything.
Yes.
Is that the gimmick?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Would it work in a real tournament?
Yes.
I mean, game 2 would be kind of clunky. Your opponent would know to set their stuff.
Yeah, and you just keep popping their back row.
Yep.
Although, that is time in the round, so you got this phase to do
Please finish your active phase.
like 2,000 damage, 2,100 damage without going into the battle phase.
Can he do
Ooh. That's rough.
it? Goes into like a rank 10.
That
I
is one
don't-
of the issues with Runic and Sprite in Master Duel tournament settings, is that it does take a while for Runic Sprite to get lethal,
Especially because you're skipping your battle phase a lot.
because you
Especially
are
if you're
skipping a lot.
Especially if you forget to like go into your battle phase, like I do all the time. And
Yep.
then...
That's a battle phase thing.
The tournament day is fun.
Yeah, it and Proton. What are you on?
That's not Protoss.
You are just on a war crime.
This is arch nemesis Encanto.
Protoss.
Eschatos?
Encanto. We don't talk about this card.
Their
though.
player can special summon monsters of that type. Jesus.
Well,
I don't think
loses
this
slowly.
is gonna get the damage.
It clears the board, but yeah, you do have to go in the battle phase.
How about Animaniacs Season 3? Is that the new one?
We're in a maniac.
I've heard mixed
I don't.
reviews about the new season of Animaniacs.
It's really good. I don't know who's giving you mixed reviews. It's good.
People were like, it's woke.
It's always been woke.
That's Velma.
There was a fingering Prince joke in the original.
It's true.
I'd rather not.
The new Velma show, you could watch Velma.
No.
You could watch Harley. Harley was very good.
Harley!
Velma is terrible and awful, and you should never interact with it.
And that is game, unfortunately. Darkspellion has lost in time.
Unfortunate. Darkspellion really did have a command of the game. Unfortunately, took a while to get their plays going. Had to skip a couple battle phases because of the runic cards. And just kind of an awkward deck to be playing. Rika with a long combo line does do very well in places where time is tight.
And then paying for starter is kind of rough, so. All right, so that is Weather Painter Snow's victory. Thanks for playing.
And that will bring us to the final round.
Final round
Duelists.
pairings are up. You will have a few minutes to find your opponent.
You could watch Star Trek Discovery if you want to experience the same loathing of a franchise that you get when you watched Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
I understand.
Yeah, because Star Trek Discovery is bad. Real bad.
It's really bad.
How's Picard?
It's okay by comparison.
Okay. Is it Strange New Worlds that's really good?
Strange New Worlds is legitimately an okay show.
It's actually the Lower Decks. The Lower Decks.
Lower Decks is the best one.
It's so good.
By
Star
a
Trek.
country mile, but
No, it's Star Trek.
Oh, it is. That's the cartoon.
yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Because it
Like,
actually
oh my god.
it makes fun of Star Trek very well, but it also respects and understands its own franchise.
Mm.
And
like-
it brings up the fact that everything that happens in Star Trek is a little silly.
Yes, like it gets it, and it's very funny.
It gets what made the original Star Trek good for you people.
Mm. You people.
Yeah, because the original Star Trek sucked.
Okay, so
Uh,
if you ever notice that in Star Trek there's this prop, it's just two red neon tubes on a table with like two gizmos holding them like in parallel next to each other, and it just shoots light through them. And it's in like two of the movies. It's in a couple of the different series as a background thing in a lab. It's like just something that CBS has on a lot, and they've been using it for like 30 years. And in one episode of Lower Decks, they animated it in an episode. Like they drew that thing. So
Nice.
like that dumb prop that doesn't do anything.
That's really funny.
So that seeing that was a dream come true. I was like, holy shit, that's a deep cut.
already.
All right, Dave. We are in the final round. So guess what?
Let's begin.
Who's top cut?
Phantom Nook versus Fiona. Table 11. It's reversed. As far as table 1 is not the top.
Apparently, you can turn spectators off. It's a setting the players have. That was the issue.
Nice.
Nice.
The whole point of this.
Does Fiona or Phantom Nook have this set, or they just not start their duel yet?
Begin your duel.
Do not know. You may begin. And at this point,
The duel started.
duels. Well, that's a bummer.
We can't watch.
Well,
our
we can
top-
watch Simon Says and Rogue Factor. Simon, if he wins, could be the victor. Maybe.
No top cut.
Maybe.
What is this? Do you guys have like settings? Is there settings? Can you settings people?
I don't know.
Not you, Ryan. There's probably nothing you can do.
There is literally nothing I can do. I go to sub menu, game settings.
The sub menu.
That's what it's
I like
called.
I like the Dom menu personally.
I figured.
Not because I like that it tells me what to do. Is that what you wanted me to say, Ryan?
Yes, that is what we all want to hear.
Okay.
We
Yes.
just want that on
You're-
tape.
Yes,
You're-
Daddy.
You're definitely a bottom.
This boy is a bottom.
Know your place, bottom.
Hey, you can be a power bottom and still be a bottom.
Mm-hmm. Are you?
No.
That's what I thought, mister.
I guess we're watching Road Factor, and Simon Says.
Do it. Yeah, I don't know where the setting would be to disallow
Players from doing that.
spectators.
So I imagine one of our
It's
two
normally
top
a
cut-
setting on the room.
Well, if it was a
it
setting
may-
on the room, it wouldn't work for anybody, right?
It might be like a crossplay thing or something. Like something like that.
Spectate list permissions. I don't know. Well, we'll watch table 2.
We got Tenyi playing against. The fuck was that?
Is that?
Metal.
That's
Foes.
more Yi. Yi.
Yay. I've been saying that to Amanda for like years now, and she had no idea what I was referencing.
Really?
I had to explain it to her the other day. I'm like, okay, well, it all started with this weird Brazilian ripoff of Land Before Time.
It begins as all tales do.
A
Brazil.
bootleg from Brazil.
In Brazil.
Brazil. It's Carnival! But it's not.
Table 3.
Hey! This can of beer has been green screened. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Green screen. Huh.
I like the metal foes. That's
I
neat.
also like the metal foes.
Too bad they're
Although-
getting their shit pushed in.
I was gonna say, I think they lost. That exact damage? Yep.
Yay!
Well, that was fast.
Well, unfortunately, Sword Soul is a good deck. And Metal Foes is not very.
Is Tom Nook still playing his game?
Probably.
Hey, we haven't watched a game with Sub-Terrorist yet.
Good.
Good!
Somehow, that name has not gotten the channel taken down yet.
Because he's
Yet.
not a terrorist, he's a sub-terrorist.
Just below full terrorist.
Sure. And not a terrifying terrorist.
There's the Johnson. Waiting for that.
Don't forget to push fast forward, David.
Shit, you're right.
Ooh, opening the Swat Frog Nimble Angler. That's full combo.
That's a royal rare gigantic sprite though.
That's a royal rare gigantic sprite.
Flexing on these fools. Good to see. Good to see, Sub. Gets to play Elf, because it's not that stupid format. Excellent.
Soul Sweeper. Just sweep that out. Is that game?
Now it is.
That'll do it. I
That's
missed
a
that
lot
that
of
was pushed out.
damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Gamma bursting.
Mirror Force.
He
Could you
gamma
imagine?
busted.
That'd be hilarious.
Sprite Carrot is a spell trap negate. So.
That's
It would
very
still
true.
be hilarious. Wow.
I'm gamma busting.
Wow.
All
5-0
over this
with
person.
Medolces. Congratulations.
Good work.
Flan?
This Midnight Bard guy's probably going to win this duel, so we'll watch that.
Unfortunately, Sour Cream did not have an opponent.
Really?
Congrats on the win.
R.I.P. That's a shitty last round.
I mean, I'd drop 2 if I was 2-2.
I mean, don't just be sour cream. Don't be sour grapes. That would be the best,
Sure.
most forced advice I could think of on the spot.
Uh-huh. Getting value out of that Max C.
So our Labyrinth player has Dragon Maid sleeves, so that automatically makes them a giant weeb.
That's what does it?
I mean, yeah, it's probably not just the fact that they play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like, that's just...
I was referring to Labyrinth.
Labyrinth's not a weeb deck. It's kind of...
It's not a weeb deck.
I mean, you're not trying to find love in the Labyrinth like that
The
one
deck dev
anime.
really hurts.
Yeah, the deck does great. Ooh.
It happens at the bottom tables. I would know a lot about the bottom table.
Tables.
Tables.
Tables. We said tape.
I said tables.
Well, that was a much smoother tournament experience. Thank you, Dave.
It was almost like not having Josh just
For not flashing everybody in the
having a
stream.
sit-in at one of our tables. Your form of nonviolent protest is certainly inconvenient. I guess mission accomplished. I wish I got the
Called
duel.
by-
I don't know
Josh,
if I can
if you're
recover
out there,
from the deck
You owe me a
dev, though.
game.
Jesus, man. Lord off the top, too? Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. All of my draws are under...
Under deck dev?
Yep. Everything's under deck dev.
He's got to do damage, though, before our time. 'cause-
He has a 3K beater and a 2800 coming.
That's okay.
That's
we
it.
could watch Red Rock and Chibi Gohan.
Red Rum?
Red
Unfortunate.
Rum.
Sometimes, chat, Labyrinth goes first.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, you mean the
Sometimes
Shining?
Labyrinth goes first.
Shush, kid. You want to get sued?
Yes, that is the reference that I was making.
Chibi Gohan starting with Fractal, getting hit by the Ash Blossom. Then we get to the set. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
How many
Seeing
times does
Fractal-
Fractal get hit with the ash?
Seeing Fractal and knowing Chibi, he is on Glad Beast Tri Brigades. And that is a stinker. Ooh, the Feather Duster. Got the called by, but what's the other
Man,
card?
whose turn even is it?
It's Chibi's
Oh.
turn.
What was the trap card that got sent to grave by the Red Rock?
Dave, what's the trap card engraved?
It's the trap card in grave, Dave.
Which grave?
Test Panther getting
Libromancer Displacer.
Ah.
Look at this
Ooh.
fucking nightmare of an artwork. What am I looking at?
Better than Punk.
Is it?
Yes.
It's the 3 Libros taking on Doombroker.
You know, the Punk artwork looks like the early AI artwork maker, DALL-E E Mini, where it's just kind of a vague impression of what you asked for.
Mm-hmm.
Did either of you guys look at my bad AI cards yet?
Yes.
No.
I looked at them. I have not been able to do much about them. I have been a very busy man.
I asked the AI to write 10 bad Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and one of them says when you summon this card, it slips in a puddle, and it was. So I
Which
was
is
like-
probably my favorite one.
I was like, well, that's not problem-solving card text, but I think I'm gonna keep that one.
You're welcome, Adam.
Tamer
Glad you
editor to
enjoyed
get
it.
the negate out.
When you summon this card, you lose the duel. Could you imagine?
Yes.
You lose your soul.
I mean, they could write the card. There's nothing stopping them from doing that, but there's no mechanical advantage to it because you can just surrender whenever. They would have to revoke the rule that you can surrender whenever for that card to have any function.
Which is dumb.
True.
It would make match winners usable, though.
Sure.
We could unban Victory Dragon. Actually, we
could
could unban Victory Dragon.
now.
I don't know why it's not. Other than all the other match winners are banned just by, like, They're not really banned.
They're not banned.
They're not
just
usable.
Can't use in a duel.
Yeah.
I don't think they're not on the ban list.
No, they're not.
Just,
They're not banned. They're just unusable.
Yeah,
Printed banned. I don't know.
I guess.
So that would make Victory Dragon the weird odd one out. I think that's why it's still banned. Otherwise, it'd be the weird odd one out.
Yeah.
They could reprint it and put that shit on the bottom of the card. And then just take a card off their Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor is a very powerful card.
A lot of fusion summoning happening over there on the other side of the field.
That is what they do.
It's
How many negates is that? Is that a monster negate?
2. That's two
Two monster
monster
negates?
negates.
It's cool to see that like some decks still use like old school mechanics. It's kind of fun. Like, I would have expected all the good decks to only link summon if I didn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh whatsoever and I was just asked. I would have expected all decks just make blue cards now, but no, some guys make purple ones.
Some of the best decks make purple ones.
I mean, to be fair,
Like
your extra deck
Brandon.
monsters cards are the colors are kind of, I don't know, they don't matter. Because my deck fusion
Ooh.
summons, but they could have just made your fusion card a tuner, and then you'd be synchro
Unfortunately
summoning
for
the same
Red Rock,
monster.
he had nothing. It looks like Libromancer's bricked on either rituals or hand traps or going second cards. And there is a Tamer Editor still on field for Glad Beast. And that will definitely be enough regardless.
Oh, yeah.
There's not much you can do with that.
No, that's
I like Gladbee's Dami. It's pretty fun.
Do you have to say it like that though?
No. It was strategic. Yep, I bricked all rituals. Oops, all rituals. Oops,
Well,
all
it's
rituals.
That is the unfortunate part of playing something like Libromancers.
Yeah.
And why rituals in general are such an all right mechanic.
Oh, they're
Why
mid.
not?
They're
That
so
is why
mid.
Necros were so good.
They really have to print cards that break the inherent downside of playing ritual being all in the main deck. And the new Hungry Burger archetype Novell is actually shaping up to do that.
Tributing
they're
your
pretty cool.
opponent's shit for material will always be good. That-
Not just tributing your opponent's shit to do things, but tributing your opponent's things in response to anything being targeted anywhere, and then summoning the next course out.
Make the burger. It's
But
the
you'll
chef's
need to be
specialty.
careful, because if you don't appreciate the meal, all you'll be left with is a burger. Be careful. He's hungry.
Storyline on that is hilarious.
It's so good. It is the plot of the movie Chef.
It's ratatouille.deck.
With John
It is.
Favreau?
No.
With
Or the menu.
Oh, okay.
with Tom Clancy.
Yeah.
Say Chef is John Favreau and Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Ghost in the Shell. Full circle.
Yes, that is her best known role.
I mean, best no, infamous, maybe.
The best known would probably be Black Widow
Yes.
at this point.
Ironically, least watched movie.
Because it was released at the wrong time. Should have been released like 5 years ago.
Yeah, after killing your character, why would anyone go to see that? Like, I don't give a shit. Nothing that happens in this movie matters.
Oh, the interaction's too much for Marincess.
True.
I'm getting caught up on my Marvel movies, though. I think Ant-Man's the only ones I haven't seen yet.
Like any of them?
Any of them. Oh,
Well, you're not
that
missing much.
and Eternals.
Yeah, I haven't watched Eternals.
I heard it was
You're not
really,
missing much on
really
Eternals.
bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they did not. They didn't give it enough. Like, it could have been cool, but they just kept focusing on the wrong shit. The stuff that was boring.
You know what? I felt that same way with Black Panther 2. The first one was
That felt a little long.
the first one was very good, and the second one was
It was
really,
okay.
really not good. It was
I
boring.
loved the opening. Like the beginning of that movie was amazing.
Yeah, the memorial part of the movie that mattered. Yes, that was fine.
I really liked Namor. I liked the origin of his name. I thought that was neat. I love the design of him. Unfortunately, and I like Riri. I like the character, but I feel like they shoehorned her in just so that she could be in the next movie.
That's exactly what they did in the comics too. I hate Riri, actually. I think Ironheart is a bad character.
But yeah, other than also, I think it was just a little too long.
Yeah, and like Martin Freeman came back to reprise his role for no reason. That was fun.
That is the weirdest experience hearing him talk. I still can't get over it.
What are you doing, Bilbo? Stop it!
The American accent should not be coming out of that man's mouth. It sounds so wrong.
Especially because he was just acting like Bilbo the whole time.
Well, yeah, he acts like Martin Freeman.
Fair enough.
That's what he acts like. That's Watson and Sherlock. It's the guy from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's the dude in the
Callium.
porno from Love Actually.
Callium, you can't say that shit.
I will say
It's funny. And probably.
there is oh god, my brain is having issues right now. But in Eternals there is one character that is just excellent. The speedster in Eternals is one of the best characters in Marvel.
Nicolas Cage's character?
No,
the bees.
the deaf speedster.
Oh,
Yes.
Angelina Jolie.
She's
No.
amazing.
I guessed. Was that correct?
No.
Oh. Oh, like she's the only one I know that is in that movie.
Hey, look, it's
She
Protoss.
is amazing.
Was Elaine in that movie too? Because apparently she's been in 3 Marvel movies.
She was in the Captain America and the Winter Soldier TV show.
Okay, I didn't watch that because I couldn't care less.
She was in Wakanda Forever, and then
I saw that one. Obviously, we were literally just
Yeah.
talking about it.
I forget what the third one. Oh, was it She-Hulk?
Maybe that's why, because I didn't watch either of those 2 shows.
So here's the thing with She-Hulk.
She-Hulk was fun.
The first 2 episodes, the first like 2 to 3 episodes were so bad. And then they started doing the good stuff from the comic. They started making her a fun character.
Yeah.
She's
To
in the
start
end
with, it
credits
was
of Black
so
Widow.
not fun.
Is that Droplets gonna do anything?
Yeah,
No.
I imagine Chadwick dying probably really
Put a-
screwed
put a
up
damper on
whatever
it.
they had
Black
planned
Panther
for
Yeah.
any not just the second movie, but just going forward in general, it probably derailed a bunch of crap.
I would say Wakanda Forever was way better than
It
it
could have
could
been.
have been. Yeah.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. That's between, especially I think we're still dealing with the ramifications of COVID. So like I don't think we're past, primary filming being outside of COVID yet for a lot of the movies
This
that
is
are
true
coming out.
because the one thing that really bothered me about Wakanda 2, Black Panther 2 was how fucking shitty it looked.
Right.
Like not just the story with the screenplay is all over the place. It was boring, too long, and the plot didn't make any sense. But it looked bad. The green screen was like, "Yo, buddy, I'm a green screen." Like me right now looked better than half that
Right,
movie,
right.
and it was
Yeah.
really distracting. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, I didn't realize Wakanda was like in Middle Earth circa.
I think what
Hobbit
happened
trilogy.
it's a combination of the COVID kind of putting a damper on production. I think the previous Disney CEO was a little bit heavy-handed with his demands of too much Marvel.
Yes.
So like Kevin Feige came out and said that they're kind of going back to quality over quantity.
There might be a
Good.
bit franchise fatigue at this
A
point.
little bit.
You know what? Can understand.
Sure. Also, we're dealing with a brand new phase, so they have to introduce a ton of characters. So this is kind of
cannot believe that Marincess pulled it out there.
that was amazing.
Oh my god.
I mean, the unaffected by card effects at 4,400, and then just kind of sat on it. It was good.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Bungus to me.
Yeah, Bob Chapek was definitely running Marvel into the ground. I think trying to make up for losses to Disney Plus. So we'll see what Bob Iger has to do going forward, but I don't know. It's certainly, at least we have the Mandalorian.
True.
I can't
Speaking of
believe
which.
you've made the argument that at least we have a Star Wars franchise that we could look forward to.
Go see a Star Wars.
Don't watch Rise of Skywalker. Don't
No, watch a good movie
Don't-
like The Last Jedi.
Don't watch
All right,
Rise
say
of
one. We're gonna end this stream with on a positive note. Say one good thing about Rise of Skywalker.
I liked the part at the end
When
where
it ended.
No. I liked the part at the end where Rey laid the lightsabers to rest. I thought that was really good, and I thought her own lightsaber was really cool. I wish
Why?
we could have seen
No,
more
her
of that.
lightsaber-
Bad
was pretty
take,
cool.
Kieran. Bad take, and this is why. Because one, Leia has literally no reason to like Tatooine. So why would you bury her lightsaber there? And Luke actively disliked it. He took after his father in this respect. That
No, no,
place
no,
is
no,
a
no.
shithole.
No.
And
I didn't care about them putting it on Tatooine. I liked that she put them to rest, period.
And
I
why
liked
wasn't
how-
her lightsaber a double-bladed lightsaber? They set her up that the way she knew how to fight was with a staff.
You're getting
Like,
sidetracked
I
there.
It felt
Say
like
one good
this
thing.
was
Say
just
one
such
good
this
thing.
is such a
Say one good thing.
softball
Dave,
that JJ threw to himself and screwed it up. They even broke the Skywalker lightsaber into two. They even did that. Johnson even gave him that one. It was such a softball. Oh my! I
But
hate
every
that
people
fucking
online
movie.
hated The Last Jedi, so they would never
It's-
follow those plot points, and it's so dumb because it would have been so good if they just kept going.
Okay. The Last Jedi had some issues that I didn't like when I first watched it.
I agree.
But the third movie, spending half of its runtime backtracking on the whole thing, was so like at least The Last Jedi is an okay piece of cinema. It is a movie. It accomplishes what a movie sets out to do. Tell like a 5-act structure with a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Okay.
So
But
what's your
Dave,
one good
what-
thing?
I
about
hate
Rise
this
of
fucking.
Skywalker?
No, Ryan. There's when they blow up Chewie. Is that what you want me to fucking say? And then they immediately tell the audience, "No, it's fine. Don't worry about it." They didn't even let it stew for 5 fucking minutes. I got.
My favorite part is where the meme "They Fly Now" comes out of it.
No. They
They
talk
fly
like
now?
they talk like Marvel characters, and it's so distracting. People in Star Wars don't talk like real people.
Lose Dave.
Now, Dave,
I think we
what
did-
I'm saying is that I liked the act of them laying them to rest.
Sure, I get what
didn't
you're
care
saying.
and I think the lightsaber was cool. I didn't say it fit her character. He said to be positive. I was being positive. Those are the two things I liked in the movie. The rest was terrible.
I like
Well, my
the
my legitimate favorite thing was Ben Solo.
Oh my god, he was so funny. I'm so glad they let him be funny.
I like Ben Solo. I wish there was more of Ben Solo.
I guess it would have been better if it was like they weren't setting him up to be the bad guy, and then all of a sudden
there's
reneged on
certainly
it.
things that should have been done differently, but I like Ben Solo.
If I had to pick one thing,
Would I say Phantom Menace is better by a mile?
somehow the
I
Phantom Menace
actually,
has returned.
Controversial opinion, The Phantom Menace is my favorite Star Wars movie.
It's certainly up there for me. Definitely nostalgia, but Duel of Fates
It was
goes
the
hard.
first Star Wars movie I ever saw. The pod race goes hard. Darth Maul's the best villain.
And he continues to be the best villain in the Clone Wars.
This is actually
Yeah.
true. This is actually a real opinion. That's fine, Ryan. If I had to come up with one part, I guess the Goonies dagger is like Troll 2 levels of dumb, and that's kind of funny.
Okay,
Like,
sure.
you tell me that Ochi just like fucking
No, I
like
agree.
crashed on this planet. And he's like, "Hey, look, the Death Star wreckage. Instead of, I don't know, writing it on a map, I'm gonna take this ancient Sith dagger and gouge shit out of it so that I can hold it in this one extremely specific. Like, the dagger is ancient. The Death Star crashed like 20 years ago. It has nothing to do. These two things are disparate ideas. The dagger's dumb. I hate it so much.
It could be worse.
All right, thank you, Dave, for entertaining
No.
us.
Let
I
him
could
cook.
do a whole stream
Let him
bitching about this movie.
Well, congratulations to Flawed for going 5-0 in the
Dude
Dolce.
is such a nerd. Like, Star Wars is my favorite franchise of all time. If you have watched one of my list videos that are recent, when I moved into Amanda's place, our place.
Yeah, there you
Not
go.
to make it sound like I'm freeloading. I'm totally freeloading. It's fine.
It's the only reason you're still in New York, Dave. Let's be real.
I help with bills. But this in this basement area that I got, quarantined off with my nice little brick wall, with my Calyx IKEA shelf, you'll notice all my Star Wars memorabilia. I have more on there than I do Yu-Gi-Oh, and this is a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. So Star Wars is my shit. Don't at me. I can out Star Wars anybody. I probably should have a Star Wars channel.
Probably should have.
Now. Now.
Any kind of like if the universe made any kind of real sense, that's how by law of averages it would have shook out that way instead. But the dagger's stupid and I hate it. I can't stand it.
No, the dagger is so
The
dumb.
dagger's so dumb.
It doesn't even make sense in Sith lore.
It doesn't.
Like, they never have any kind of ritual that would use anything like that. It doesn't make any sense.
Not to
Nice.
mention, they use it to find the thing on the Death Star, and then they lose the dagger, and they spend like half the movie trying to get it back. They don't need it